Well, a project that finally took flight after 3 years. 35 students involved in it, and joining us, some of them now. Shweta Kotichintala is there in Hyderabad, along with Shanti Swaroop. Thanks so much for joining us. Also there in Bangalore, Mamta and Chetan. We're just going to come to you, but Shweta, if I could come to you first, you had to squeeze your entire creation into 10 centimeters cube, less than 1 kilogram. How hard was that?
The hardest part was in designing the satellite, in which I should always, I must say that it took quite some time for us to come up with the conceptual ideas. So we kind of had all the dimensions from the Bangalore people with different kinds of the PCBs involved in it and all the components involved in it. They have been very helpful to us by giving us all the inputs required, and then we finally came up with the component placement and the structure designing.
Was there ever a Bangalore versus Hyderabad on who's more important kind of discussion amongst the entire team?
Whatever would be, it's not just that if there was any differences of opinion of any sorts anywhere. The main aim was always on right in front of our face, and Chetan Angadi, who happens to be our team leader, is a very good manager, in fact, because whenever we had any kinds of problems, be it amongst us or be it any other, silly issues or anything, he was a great neutralizer. He knows exactly what to do.
All right, well, Chetan does join us now. Chetan, just how tough did you think this dream was? Did you think that you would be able to see a satellite that you made being placed in orbit?
Sir, to be frank, yes, we had a dream. We wanted to do something on our own. The students wanted to prove something, and that's how this whole project started. The few of our friends who attended the conference, and then we approached the management. Then the management supported us, and then in collaboration with 7 engineering colleges, so this was started. And then Nitya Meenakshi Institute of Technology, along with Bangalore colleges, they gave us brilliant support for us, and that's today you can see it's a dream come true, what I can say.
So it's a dream come true, Chetan, but to all of us who don't really understand science and technology as well as you guys do, how does this satellite actually work? What does this really do now?
We want to educate the people all around the world, and also encourage the students that even, apart from the organizations like ISRO and NASA, even students can build a satellite. And coming to the technical things, our main payload is the camera, and which is used for remote sensing and vegetation.
All right, Shweta, there in Hyderabad, just how difficult was that liftoff for you? We always watch that countdown, and it comes down to 10, 9, 8, 7, and frankly, I can tell you people around the nation really watch it very closely. For you, it must have been particularly hard, just all the suspense there.
Yeah, we were actually in another local news channel studio, and I was talking to them, and once the countdown was reaching, I almost stopped talking to them and I started concentrating on the TV. It was pretty nervous and very, very exciting to see something, it's actually happening in front of your eyes, which you've been thinking of for 2 years, and where our friends are working over there in Bangalore almost 24/7. Sometimes they just sleep in the labs and work over there. So it's like a dream come true, and I feel extremely thrilled about this.
And extremely thrilled. It surely is a dream come true and a great step forward for Indian students in science as well. Chetan and Mamta in Bangalore, what was the defining moment in this whole experience for you?
This stage was a real challenge for us. And then there are a lot of people who supported us. We would like to thank NMIT, our project coordinator, Dr. Jarna Mazumdar. She herself being a former DRDO scientist, she helped us. Since she has from a research background, she helped us a lot. And then we would like to thank ISRO, entire ISRO, the parents, the members. It was a complete team effort, so what I would like to say.
Okay, it's a complete team effort. That's perhaps the defining moment in that whole thing. But now that the dream is fulfilled, what's next?
We want these series to continue, not to end at this STUDSAT 1 itself. So we have built a junior group which can take it up and go ahead with the series of such satellite programs, and make a history again in India, and bringing up the names of the college, institution, parents, and all the support given by everyone
All right. Well, in fact, you have set off a storm because we understand there are 4 more student-built satellites coming on perhaps the next launch vehicle there in Hyderabad. Shanti, Swaroop, if I could just ask both of you, most of us watch our Indian technological, sort of geniuses grow up and then unfortunately leave India's shores, go abroad and make their name at NASA and other places. What really do you hope to do in the future?
Madam, I just want to tell you a small statement that presently I am associated with the DRDO of India, that's Defense, which means that I have not left India and I am working for a country called India, wherein I was born in. And at the same time, the 40 students who are there over here, I don't think most of them have plans to settle abroad, because I think they do remember this date in their life, that it was because of ISRO they have come up to this much level, and they owe ISRO a lot. Rather, we owe ISRO a lot, and we'll definitely work for ISRO or India.
Right.
Whether it be in any field, let it be defense, politics or any kind of stuff, we'll work for India.
So you're not flying out of India, but what about flying into space? Chetan and Mamta, would you want to be in space, and would that be together as the entire team which created this satellite, or just individually?
Yes, so being a part of the space program from past 2 years, yes, now the space has been a target. Now probably would like to go there someday.
All right. Well, thanks so much for joining us, Chetan and Mamta, there in Bangalore. Also, Shweta and Shanti Swaroop in Hyderabad. We're going to keep you to your word. You say you are going to stay in Swadesh. You're not going to take all your technological genius abroad just yet. Thanks so much for joining us on our People First tonight.